The next point is ignorance about life. When ignorance is combined with corruption, when corruption comes and meet ignorance, that is why you will see them, the embezzler, those who are corrupt, they will corrupt in a very stupid way because they don't even know what they are doing. Their behavior is just terrible. You ask somebody that, "Oh, you are carrying this money, you are carrying their embezzling and doing this terrible thing to do what with it." They will not explain to you because they are ignorant. I ask a question: how much money is enough? How much money is enough that if they give it to you, you will never struggle again? There is no amount of money that is enough. So why should you be fighting? It's stealing, it's killing because of it. And how many people are living forever because of money or so much money? How many people are still living and then they will live forever because they have so much? How many? Great people, rich people, they are not able to buy life, but you are fighting, taking things that you cannot use them. And how many is second? How many minutes? How many hours? How many days? How many years can you buy with money? What can you add to your life if you have much? It came to it as a surprise. That is seen we have been reading, understanding, and studying, and we came across Alexander the Third, a commodity known as Alexander the Great. When he was about to die, he gave three last words. That is his last wishes. Wishes was, the first was that when he would die, the physician should carry his coffin, the doctors, and then the way to his grave, it should be a tie, or it should be decorated with gold and silver, and then his hands, it should be dangling out of the coffin. And when the general that was with him asked, "Why should we do that?" He said, "Let the doctors carry my coffin for people to know that doctor cannot cure, cannot give you life. And the gold and the silver to the way to his grave, to show that he was a rich man, a great man, but he is going to the grave without anything. And for his hands to be outside, for people to know that he is not holding anything in his hands into the grave, but he is going empty-handed with nothing. But you are fighting to have it. The people who were in those days did not have it. It is you that will have it. It is ignorance about life. You don't know anything about life. Because if you understand what life is all about, you will not stand to embezzle. You will not stand to kill your brother or your sister because you want to have something. In Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, the Bible says, "For what will it profit a man if he gain the whole world and fulfill or loses his soul? What will you gain if you gain the whole world?" That they say everything in the world on earth today belongs to you, and then you died and go to hellfire. What will you profit you? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? What can you give? Is it billions of money? Is it wickedness where we can give in order to, in exchange for your soul? Nothing. So why should we be fighting? If you understand life, you will not fight. If you understand life, you will not kill people. If you understand life, you will not embezzle money that you cannot use. If you understand life, you will not deny people their right. If you understand life, you will care for your brother. You will want your brother to be like you. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 18 to 19 says, "I hated all the things I had labored for under the sun, because I must leave it then to the one who comes after me." And verse 19 says, "And who knows whether that person will be wise or foolish. Many of us are fighting and embezzling and killing people in order to secure wealth and property for our children. How are you sure that they will be wise in order to maintain them? We have seen people, great people, that after their death, their children fight over the property and finally everything vanish. That is vanity. And then you are fighting. You are embezzling, you are killing, you are destroying property, you are destroying life in order to have what you will not use, in order to have what your children will not even have time to care for because they did not know how you labor to have it. They will misuse it. Why then are you fighting? If you understand that life is not all about saving money, but is saving life, you enjoy life. If you turn to look at yourself and say it's not all about property, life is not all about money, life is not all about what you have, life is all about what you do to the next person closer to you. Life is all about what you are doing to your own society that will benefit everybody. Life is all about what you are doing in your position in order to impact the life of the common people. That is what life is all about. Life is all about feeding the poor. Life is all about meeting the needs of those in need. If we understand life like this, we will not be involved in corruption. So that is why this topic came. The terrible kinds of corruption is when a corruption is combined with a wickedness, a pride, a selfishness, and ignorance. When all these things are joined together, they give the kind of corruption. And I am praying today that you should not be part of this. This should not be your character. This should not be you. This should not be your portion. You have to stand up and say to myself, I was sent by God in order to impact somebody's life. Search for those people around you, in your family first, and see into it. If people are calling you a rich man, is your family rich? Why are they calling you a rich man? Is it because you are rich in impacting the life of human being? Or you are rich with billions in your account? You are rich with buildings and things that does not help. Things that you would allow them. I'm begging you, brother and sister, that follow mental transformation. We have a lot of lessons that we are trying to give it out there for people to change their mentality positively. Because we all change our mentality positively, we have a positive family, and we have a positive society, a positive country, a positive continent, and a positive world. And nobody will turn, and all this kind of wickedness we are seeing on earth today will not be our portion. Because we will care for our brother. We will not produce weapons that will destroy people. We will not invest the money that is made for drinkable water. We will not invest the money that is made for electricity. Because we will understand that those people down there, they need the electricity. We will understand that those people there, they need to drinkable water. We will understand that those people there, they need hospital. We will understand life and will care for one another. We will remove what we have been serving, that people cannot ever use it, and bring it out to help the poor and the needy in our society. Thank you very much.